Hello, everybody. It's the film Optimist, and today I'm talking about The Little Mermaid, the 1989 version. I almost said 1998. Um, this feels very redundant talking about this movie. Of course, I'm optimistic about it. I grew up with this film. I was born '92. This is the start of the Disney Renaissance. This capped off an amazing time for Disney cinema. Um, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Um, Such a beautiful film. Let me look up the actual review. I didn't have that part ready. I had everything else ready, but the review. Perfect timing for this review as well because there's the remake that just came out too. I haven't seen it still, but I've heard mixed-ish things, but mostly positive from my inner circle of friends and family and everything, and a lot online as well. The Little Mermaid. I love Okay. Okay, wait, sorry. I love Disney. I don't think it's a secret by now. Ariel is a mermaid princess who wants to be human. I know, it's so stupid, but for some reason people like to say that this is their favorite Disney film. Well, you're a stupid sack of shit if you don't see why they say this. This is a damn good movie. Fuck. Disney is such a treasure. I believe Ariel is the best Disney princess. I used to think Jasmine was, but she's just a spoiled whore. Ariel wants something, but it's different than wanting Arabian dick. What am I talking about? I'm sorry, I just can't get over that slut breaking my heart. Just watch the film, huh? It's really really good, promise. I, wow. Wow. I Not true. Uh, what the fuck was I talking about? This is after I saw Beauty and the Beast, right? Like I had already reviewed Beauty and the Beast, right? That's 144 here. Okay, so no, it's not. Really? It took me that long to get there? Um, I just, I don't, no. Like, I don't agree with that statement at all. I laugh because mom said Disney would yell at you that much cussing to discuss one of their many masterpieces. I said, I don't think he'd mind, mom. He hated the Jews. And then Nick's commented on there, but this is on her old uh, Facebook, so it doesn't exist anymore. That Nick's never existed. It's gone now. she, it's gone now. That whole thing, whatever that was. I said, you see, this is why we're friends, Nick. You know exactly what I mean. Ariel is still better though. And I said, okay, well, I don't believe that. Jasmine is Arabian. Ariel barely knows how to be human. Jasmine wins no contest. And I said, F yeah, brushing your hair with it and shit. Redheads are better, especially when they're cartoons. What were we talking about? Then I was like, I am not. I, my favorite Disney princess from the official lineup is Belle. Moana is very close, but I don't think she's like as soon as I saw Moana, I was riding that wave. You get it? I was riding that wave, and I was like Moana all the way. If they make her an official princess, hell yeah. And I didn't. I went back on it. I don't. No, it's it's Belle. I think still, but and Ariel. You know that whole line about. I think that's a reference to the interstitials when Jasmine leaves Aladdin for Stitch because of his ride, which is so out of character. It's supposed to be comedic. Um, it really rubbed me the wrong way back when I saw it as a kid. I I didn't need to say all that at all. I I felt like I felt like I didn't need to explain what the Little Mermaid was about because again redundancy. We all know the tale of the Little Mermaid, the, the tale. Um, but the whole line of Jasmine wanting Arabian Dick, Ariel gives up her voice for Dick. That's what she does. Like, oh my god, I cannot believe the audacity that I had. So she's a mermaid. She loves the world up there. She loves the human world. She wants to go up there so bad. She sees a guy and she's like, him, yes, immediately. Um, love at first sight trope, amazing. I love this guy and loves him so much that that she goes to the evil sea witch Ursula and is like, can I two blue eels named Flotsam and Jetsam convince Ariel to visit Ursula, and then Ursula plans to use Ariel as a ransom to get Triton's magical trident. And there's a originally Ursula and Triton were brother and sister. Some people still believe that to be the case, but she doesn't call Ursula like her aunt. Maybe he hides that fact that they're related. Um, I don't think it changes the dynamic too much, saying that they're related or not. I just thought that was worth mentioning because it is something. Um, but yeah, she signs a contract and then it's like for true love's kiss, and she's like, "But I want your voice," and she's like, "My voice." Gives up her voice for Dick, and now she has to convince this guy to fall in love with her, give her true love's kiss. We we don't. She doesn't even know if this guy's her true love. Daddy, I love him. The statue of him and the one time you saw him, she probably went back and saw him more than once, but I think there might have been like two times she saw him, and then there was the statue of him that sunk to the bottom. Oh my god! And then she goes ahead. She goes ahead and she has to prove that she loves him, and she has to prove that she has to give a kiss the girl, all that stuff. The soundtrack is such a banger of a soundtrack. This came after what was the previous film. This is the 28th Disney animated feature film. That's only the 28th since 1930. That's wild to think about. Only the 28th since 1937. Wow. That's wild. What came before this was Oliver and Company. Um, wonderful film. Um, again, if you grew up during that time, you know. Before that was the Great Mouse Detective. Um, that one very forgotten about, very overlooked. Because Disney Renaissance, the Disney Renaissance dropped, and it was like, fucking let's go. Technically, The Rescuers Down Under is a part of that Disney Renaissance as well. But out of all the Disney Renaissance films, I feel like that one is like the weakest, honestly. Like honestly, yeah. Because the Renaissance, I think I would say ends at Fantasia 2000. Not saying it's a part of it, but Tarzan is the last one. then Fantasia 2000 hits, and it's like cool. Like it's kind of like a reset. And then you have a very weird film, very unique film, and then like another renaissance in a way that starts out really good and ends very poorly. Very poorly. Oh god. Oh gosh. Golly gosh. Yeah, that's the Little Mermaid in a nutshell. I mean, she fights Ursula and beats this bitch's ass and wins, and yay, it's the end. Oh my god. You know what I have to do? I forgot that there's a prequel to this film. I have to talk about the prequel. This whole video, it's gonna get to this point, and you guys are gonna realize that last week's video is actually supposed to. Wow, I recorded this week's video, which should have been, wow, I forgot about that. You guys have a good one, and take care.